1980 and 2011, between 1980 and 2011. As a result, tuition has risen drastically, shifting the financial burden onto Virginia students and their families. Meanwhile, Virginia's four-year institutions have actually increased operational spending, primarily on non-academic expenses. As governor, how would you alleviate Virginia students and their families from the skyrocketing costs of higher education? We'll go ahead and start at the end there with Mr. Stewart.
Not quite the end.
Not quite the end.
Got to put Mr. Wade there. Anyway, thanks for having me. I want to thank MacPac, and I want to thank you, Chairman Whitbeck, for allowing us to be in front of you today. And before I begin, I did want to introduce my wife of 22 years, Maria. She's in the back, right back there. I want to thank Governor Gilmore. What a great Republican leader in Governor Gilmore. We're lucky to have him here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. The University of Virginia, William and Mary, Virginia Tech. We got a lot of great universities in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and guess what? They were built by you. They were built by you, not by the university professors, not by the university presidents, not by the deans and the provosts. They were built by you for Virginians. I think it's absolutely shameful that not just the cost of education has gone up, but what we are teaching our children in universities in the Commonwealth of Virginia is doing them very, very little good. How many of you out there know a university student, a recent graduate, who recently is now unemployed? A lot of you. I know this is true. And that is why we need to rectify this situation, and we need to make sure that we're providing for good education and providing more certifications and less of the politically correct madness that is going on today.
Senator Wagner.
Thank you, John, and thank you for all giving up of your Saturday. And it's a beautiful Saturday out there to be here with us and hear about the issues. Let me just say this about college costs. First of all, we don't own the colleges. The governor doesn't own the colleges. The president of universities, the board of visitors, they don't own the colleges. Each person in this room, each citizen of Virginia owns our colleges and universities, and they should have first priority to attendance at our colleges and universities. Let me tell you another thing, and everybody shudders, but I've been around in the General Assembly a long time. Under Governor Allen, we capped tuitions. We capped tuitions. We actually lowered tuitions a year later. And you know what? The universities didn't fall off the ramp. The universities didn't fall into oblivion. In fact, they still maintain their national ratings all over. It's amazing what you can do when you realize that's all you have to do it with. You as a family have to do that every day. You have to live within your budget. You have to live within your budget, within your companies. You have to live within a budget, everything. Once you have a fixed cap tuition, I can guarantee you that the universities can live within their budget. Now, I hear this raising of tuitions, and I also see at the same time, here at University of Virginia, they've amassed a $2.2 billion surplus that's in a fund right now, gathering interest. That's the kind of, if you will, profits that some of these universities are making. That should go back to reducing tuitions and bringing back in the levels. I'm confident that if you can amass that kind of fortune, you can afford to cap tuition. So thank you all very,
Mr. Riggleman.
Believe it or not, I was a millennial once, long ago. Barely remember. And I apologize that I can't stand up. I want to thank Ed in advance because I think he's going to sit with me while he talks. But yeah, I wrestle gorillas for a living, and I got hurt yesterday, and I apologize again for that too. So as far as the fact that I said I'm a millennial once, here's the thing. I think the governor has a lot of power to project over 4 years during their term how much the schools actually spend. When you're in business, like a lot of people up here, you look at those 4-year projections. I don't see why we can't actually talk about construction costs and non-educational costs in a way that we flatline those cost projections over the next 4 years to make sure tuition stays down. I think when you do anything, for me, I was taught a long time ago that you take 3 months when you get somewhere, if you're in charge, and you try to see what the lay of the land is. I think when we talk about education, the fact is, I was the first to go to college ever in my family. I think when you talk about education, why in the heck can we work with the universities on a 4-year basis rather than just year by year? That's just something that I've done my whole life. If you do a business plan, it's usually a 3 to 5 year business plan. So once you look at those projections and look at the cost, we tell students, listen, you don't have to go to a Taj Mahal to actually have an education. I did get sent to the University of Virginia. But I tell you what, I think a lot of us up here had parents who had an education in a lot less sort of economic advantageous areas than the Taj Mahal of all things to do college. So that's what I think we do. We project, we look at our pro formas, and we go ahead and we cut construction costs and make sure that we just have education-based planning going forward. Thank you.
Mr. Gillespie.
I am going to sit in solidarity with my opponent, Denver Riverman, here today, who's playing in pain. Look, thank you to Matt Pack and for NextGen for hosting this. This is a very important question. I, like many others here, first generation to ever attend college. Neither of my parents went to college, and I'm fortunate to have had that opportunity. But that opportunity is getting harder and harder for too many hardworking Virginia families. Constant stream of tuition hikes and fee increases are putting college out of reach, and we have got to get to control. Many of our colleges over the past decade have doubled the cost of fees and tuition, or in one case tripled, and we've got to make sure that we are making college more affordable. The average student debt for a student coming out of graduating from a Virginia college today is $36,000. And it's making it too hard for the millennial generation to be able to get out on their own, buy a car, get an apartment, start a new business, and so we've got to get control of that. Now, the governor has a lot to do about that and say to that, because the governor of the Commonwealth appoints every member of the boards of visitors of every one of our public colleges and universities. And when I'm governor, I will make sure that every one of those visitors understands their sole mission is to answer to the needs of the students and the parents and the taxpayers and hold down costs, not respond to the interests and the needs of the faculties and the administrations. We do that, we can hold down costs and also get more participation in dual enrollment programs and our community college transfers. We can make college more affordable for hardworking Virginia families.